Welcome to RPG Elite, where we put the RP back into RPG, giving you tools, tips, tutorials. I wonder how far I could take that alliteration if I really wanted to. I have to experiment with that one day. Give you tools, tips, and tutorials on how to make your RPG experience more immersive and enjoyable. First time to the channel, welcome aboard. And what's up to all the rest of my fellow elites who are returning and supporting me? Thank you very much. This video today is a little different. It is something that's a tool for you, but it is a particular tool if you're doing face-to-face RPG sessions. Now, we haven't been able to do that for a long while now. For a couple of years now, we had to shut it down. Well, now we're getting back, if you are wanting to get back to it. We're getting back to where we're meeting and we're living again. So that being the case, some of you may be gathering around the old table once again for your RPG sessions. And a few years back, it's been a couple years now, I posted a video on Amazon as a review for a product that I had purchased at the time, got it for a good price. And it's just been sitting here. And now with this channel, I thought to myself, I saw it on my hard drive and it's just been sitting there, and I said, you know, this will be something that I think that my audience would be interested in. So the video is old. I was doing it as a review. The lighting is not all that great, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to post this anyway because it's a little bit nostalgic too. And just to let you know, that was then and this is now, and I'm hardly much better than what I was then. But it is a full review of the battle mats that I bought. And so I'm going to give you the 411 in this video, and then we're going to come right back here and end it all up. So battle mat review right here for all of you peeps who are back with face-to-face tabletop RPGing. Let's get started.
Good evening, ladies and germs. Prez here with my first official Amazon review video. And this is for Fat Zebra Designs battle mats. Now, I'm going to go through the whole gamut here because I went ahead and ordered all 8 of them. So I'm going to give you my review on, I just got these. I haven't had these maybe a couple hours. They just came in the mail. I wanted people to go ahead and be more informed about what they will be receiving if they get these. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go through and we'll just go through and look at all the textures on the map. So they're behind me right now. So let's get this party started. So first, let me go ahead. First, let me show you the case. This is the case that it came in. It's a very sturdy, solid case. It's cardboard. Looks like a castle. There's a castle door there at the bottom. Kind of cool. A lot wider. I'm going to guess, but it's about probably about 4 inches across here. And I think I know the reason why Fat Zebra Designs did that. A lot of people were talking about, well, it rolls up all the time. And even though they said, hey, all you got to do is roll it up in the opposite direction and you lay it flat and you should be fine. A lot of people just wasn't paying attention. I'll just be honest there, okay? So to help people out, I believe, now this may not necessarily be the case, but I believe what they did is they made it wider. And when you make it wider, the edges don't curl up so much. So straight out, when I took these out of the case, it only curled up a little bit. And actually, when you flipped it over to the other side, I mean, you could start playing right on that surface. It's just, it was just 2 little small humps on the side. And all you need to do is just put something on the edges and you'd have been fine. Put some books on it for an hour and it would be just fine. But you don't need to do that because Fat Zebra Designs got you covered, because this is one of my favorite things that they have with this set. And it's with any set that you get of these battle mats. I'm getting ready to show it to you right now. So what they have, for those who just can't get it to lay flat if you can see here on the edge of this map, right, you have these plastic inserts, I would say, where you insert the edge of your battle mat into this and it keeps it flat. And you have 4 of them that come with it, and 2 go on the long top and the long bottom, and it lays it totally flat and keeps it flat. And all you have to do is put those on, slap this bad boy on your table, you're good to go. Very impressed with that. Fat Zebra just knocked it out of the park with those. Very smart. Love it. Now, I'm going to show you the textures. This one here that I have up right now is called Cobblestone. I think that this is the best texture in the pack, bar none. This is really good. And it adds that ambiance to the role-playing experience. There's some people that talked about some of the other textures, and they said, oh, I wish I had this and that and the third. But I think when it comes to battle mats, they are supposed to add atmosphere without distracting. They're not really supposed to be a major part of the campaign, I don't think. Now, this is my opinion, but the way I use them, I use it for ambiance for the role-playing session. This one right here is your grasslands and, greenage, second best texture. So I'm starting off with the best ones right here. So this is the second best one. Very nice. And obviously you can see yourself using those quite a bit, the grasslands and also the cobblestone. You can also use the cobblestone for maybe caverns, underground caverns, dungeons, things like that. You can use this, again, grasslands. You can even, draw trees and things like that. So this one is these are 2 that you're probably going to be using quite a bit, and they did a really good job on both of those. Now, to get you to the rest of them. This one here is supposed to be the desert map. I'm underwhelmed. I am. It's got kind of a mix of a kind of this yellowish kind of olive color going on. If you can see, you probably can't see that well, but it is, I'm very underwhelmed on this. I don't see myself using this much. I might use it a little bit, but I wanted to get it to see, I kind of wanted to get it to see if it was going to be worth it. And on the other side is supposed to be what's called Arctic. This could be good, but it's not so much because the textures you can hardly see. I mean, even if I had the light on, if I put it right in the light over here, I can hardly see these textures coming up, and that it is snow. Now, it's kind of a white mixed with gray, and you can't see it as well now, but it's a white mixed with gray, and it is okay. You can still use it for those snowy areas if you have some snowy areas, but it's not the best. They need to go back to the drawing table on this and do this a little bit better as far as the textures goes. Next, we have the Tavern, which is wood planks. This is the third best texture in the bunch. My only beef with this is that the way it looked online is that it would be a darker wood. So this is kind of like a light brown, beige thing going on. And I was looking more for maybe a deeper, darker brown. This is one you're going to be using quite a bit, I think, as a GM. I can see this and the forest and the cobblestone being used quite a bit in your campaign. And they're good. They're pretty good. On the other side of this, you have the water. Now, this one right here probably not going to be used as much unless you got a special kind of campaign going on. It is now somebody had complained that this is a texture that can, repeats over and over. So it looks like it's tiled across the way. It is. And that is not that big of a deal. I think they put, as far as the look of it and the depth of the color, I think that is good. If they would have mixed it up a little bit and got, some, various different looking waves or something, that would have been nice. But I think that battle mats are supposed to be in the background, adding atmosphere, not a really major part for a GM, but really to add that ambiance for the RPG session. And this water texture does that. I think it'll do that just fine. So These two, the wood planks and the water, these are probably the second best textures in the bunch. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we have the parchment texture. This is really good, okay? As a matter of fact, it's darker than what it looks like on the video right here. This is really good. I'm probably going to be using this quite a bit. I'm not even going to lie. This is good for maybe, an underground. This is good for a sandy type atmosphere. Actually, this works better for a desert type atmosphere than the other one. And I'll probably be using this one instead. But this is kind of also El Generico. Your Chesic is about this color. Your Chesic battle mats or your Abishai battle mats is this color. This is a good texture right here. You probably can use this. And then on the other side, it's just your El Generic from way back in the day when everybody was just using graph paper. Straight white, baby. There you go. Straight white, black and white. That's all you need right there. Start drawing and gets to playing. So nothing real complicated there. Overall, not bad. Overall, not bad. Like I say, there's a couple of them. The Arctic and desert ones are, those ones I'm very underwhelmed on. Very underwhelmed. Okay, but what else do you get with this? Well, you get these dice, and these are, you probably can't see them that well, but I haven't even opened them up yet, as you can see, but they're kind of like the marble texture. Look really good. So you get some percentile dice, a 20, a 10, a 12, a 6, and a 4. Whole set of dice. Very nice. Now, I've been a GM for far too long, but these help because I pared down my dice quite a long time ago, and I actually needed an extra 20-sider, and now with this, it just kind of helped me out. I already had some dice, but it helped me out, and I'm good to go. Along with that, you get these push pins. I don't know why. I'm just going to be honest. I don't have a clue why you get these, but you get push pins. I'm going to guess so it doesn't move around, but since you have those edges there, I don't know why someone would want to put holes in their battle mats, but that's just me. An eraser and a pack of markers. So you can get to drawing, baby, and gets to playing. So that's the whole kit and caboodle of Fat Zebra Designs battle mats. That's the whole thing. They don't offer anything else. So I have given you all that they have. So if you're going to go, maybe you're, budgeting, you're looking to budget, then make sure you get the ones with the best ones. Like I said, it's cobblestone and the grasslands. Those are the best textures that you're going to get. And then I think that what comes with that one is the other one is the parchment and the white. That's a better deal for you if you can't buy all 8. My suggestion to Fat Zebra Designs is to go back to the drawing board on the Arctic and the desert textures. Not so good. Very underwhelmed on those. But hit it out of the park on the case. Hit it out of the park with, I think they hit it out of the park with the dice too. These are pretty decent dice. Hit it out of the park with those plastic inserts that go on the edges so it keeps the battle mat flat. That's probably the best thing that they added that was off the chain. So overall, this is a good set, but I would, if you were looking for something in the desert and in the water and the Arctic textures, you can use, and they're usable, not the best in terms of how they were put together. But you can use them. They're not awful. Don't get me wrong. The only other thing too is that in shipping or something, the edges of 2 of the maps got kind of crunched up. I'm gonna have to tell them, yo, my edges just crunched. What you gonna do for a brother? All right. So there it is, folks. Prez's first Amazon review, Fat Zebra Designs battle mats, the whole kit and caboodle and what they're offering at the making of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative for you. If you got any questions for me, just go ahead and leave them, and I'll come back here and I will respond. So until next time, if there be a next time, happy gaming. God bless.
Well, there you have it, folks, in all of its glory, my battle mat review. I still like them. Hold on one second. So they're right here. They're right over here next to me. And I still like these things. And I'm still gonna do these kinds of videos. And I might redo the video, right? So that's the old outward, you know, might just give you that one so you can see it. But in order to make the video proper, I have to do another video now that I know a little bit of what I'm doing. But here's a little bit of the map, as you can see, one of the battle maps that I showed in the video. So I may redo the video with a whole updated one, but I still wanted to get you guys in on this particular product because it's good. I like it. And I wouldn't have reviewed it because I bought it. I don't know these guys from nothing. I had to pay my money. I really do like this, and God willing, eventually we'll get, I'll get to use these once again. All right, folks. Well, that's it for me. Time to exit stage left once again. So until next time, happy gaming.